Hello, Coolers, and welcome back to Viva Barca. Welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to be discussing on the latest developing stories. We start with this transfer report claiming that Barca are currently keeping tabs on this 15 million euro rated Brazilian midfielder by name Rafael Veiga, who plays for Palmeiras. We are going to be discussing on that as we progress. Then, secondly, talking on this other report claiming that Barcelona will have two scouts present at the FIFA Under 20 World Cup to monitor talents. We are also going to be discussing on that. So guys, as we get right into the full story, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please endeavor to subscribe so you always stay in touch. Give the video a like and please watch it right up to the very end. Barcelona are in the market for reinforcements in midfield but are having to go about their business carefully owing to the lack of spending powerhouse of their financial fair play problems. It has forced them to keep an eye out for proven options that can be signed at a low cost in the summer. Naturally, they are looking at the free agent pool again, with players like Messi and Ilkay Gundogan emerging as top targets for the summer. Apart from that, the newly crowned La Liga champions are also monitoring lesser known talents who can be economically feasible but bring quality to the team. And according to Hakim Pereira of Sport, one such low-cost option that Barcelona are looking at is Palmeiras midfielder Rafael Veiga, a Serie winner with the Brazilian outfit. The 27-year-old midfielder is regarded as one of the topmost attacking midfielders in the South American continent. Vega has been with Palmeiras since 2017, but peaked around 2020 and has been in red-hot form ever since. The midfielder has scored 18 or more goals in each of the last 3 seasons and has already racked up 10 strikes along with 6 assists in the 2023 season. He has won 9 major titles with Palmeiras, which includes 2 Copa Libertadores trophies. A player with a golden left foot, Vega might not have played outside Brazil, but is said to possess great experience, maturity, a solid understanding of the game, and the mettle to deal with high-pressure encounters. There had been constant calls for him to be named in the Brazilian squad, but former manager Tite had overlooked Vega, but that changed earlier this year as he made his debut for the Seleção in March, with Tite no longer in charge. Vega's contract runs until December 2026, but the report states that he would be available for just 15 million euros, while his wages would also fit into Barcelona's new salary scale. At this point, there is nothing advanced, but the 27-year-old midfielder is one of the options that Barca have on their radars heading into the summer transfer window. Of course, Barcelona continue to show interest in multiple players, both in attack and in midfield. And of course, this guy, being a midfielder, Barcelona have seen a lot in him. And he has been the prospect he has is outstanding. And Barcelona continue to scout top players in Brazil. Of course, let's see how it goes. We know another Brazilian player that Barca continues to show interest. Up to now, nothing has been advanced is Vitor Roque. Of course, Vitor Roque continues to be the most linked Brazilian player for the moment at Barca, but the move looks so complicated as it stands. Despite the player showing interest, to join the club, but it looks somehow complicated because his club Atlético Paranaense is making life difficult. They don't want to leave him go for free for cheap amount, and Barcelona are still in a dire situation financially. We know we are still to balance our books while waiting for La Liga's approval of our feasibility plan. Hopefully they do accept it so that Barca can go ahead and sign at least some players, but notwithstanding, player sales will be in fact they are compulsory because we can't do a business smoothly without player sales in order to balance the books, and also very importantly to reduce the salaries of high earners. And of course that is why Barcelona up to now are still just showing interest, but to go and make an offer is very difficult at the moment until things have been sorted out with the league and everything is okay, because we are still linked with certain players like Messi, Vitor Roque, Ilkay Gundogan, and so on and so forth. But Barca can't still make any agreement with them as it stands because there are a lot of limitations. I'm talking about financial limitations, which have been really, really tough on our heads. So let's see how it goes as the weeks goes by. Then on to the final story of discussion. Barcelona have made it a point to identify and go after the signing of prodigious young talents across the globe. The Blaugrana have recently roped in players like Lucas Roman and Julian Araujo, among others. Why they have their sights set on a move for Brazilian striker Vitor Roque? Now, according to Joaquin Piera of Sport, Barcelona will have two scouts present at the FIFA Under-20 World Cup that is set to kick off this month in Argentina to keep an eye out on any young prospect that enjoy a breakthrough at the tournament. Given their financial situation, it has become imperative for the Catalan Giants to try and recruit young players who are more feasible financially than established superstars that could cost a huge sum. As such, they have been closely monitoring youth competitions, especially in South America, where they had scouts present at the Cofina tournament in Brazil, as well as the Under-20 and the Under-17 South American Championships, where they were impressed by talents such as Hendrik, Roche, Kawa Elias, and Ryan, among others. Now, of course, they wish to keep an eye out on the FIFA Under-20 World Cup as well, where there will be plenty of interesting names on display. One player of interest for Football Club Barcelona, who is set to participate in the competition, is Fabricio Diaz, the Liverpool Montevideo captain, who is very much on the radars at Spotify Camp Nou, will very likely be part of the Uruguayan Under-20 national team. A move for him is likely to cost around €6 million, and personal terms are unlikely to be an issue. Apart from him, the Blaugrana could also look at other special talents at the tournament in Argentina and plan more for them, either immediately or in the future. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please make sure to do so you always stay up to date with the latest on FC Barcelona here on Viva Barca. Until next time, bye for now.